All right. Let's see. We got Alexander up next. Alexander. 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 All right. Let's see. We got Alexander. Alexander.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. I was just tuning into some of the stuff, and some of the stuff kind of resonated with me, but at the same exact time, I kind of disagree with some of the things you're saying.
Okay. You disagree? First off, who are you?
Alexander.
How old are you?
20.
How many men do you work with? How many men do you work with?
I don't understand what you're saying.
How many men do you work with or coach?
None.
Okay. Why does your opinion matter?
A 20-year-old disagreeing with a 48-year-old at the time, maybe 45, doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even begin to make sense. How many men do you work with? That's a beautiful question. 0. Why does your opinion matter? It doesn't.
Everyone's opinion is valid.
No, it doesn't. No, that doesn't. 20-year-old guy who's doesn't know shit. You got an opinion, but you have no lived experience. You're 20. I'm 50. You think your experience, your opinion matches my experience? Go ahead. Enlighten us.
Well, no, but
Go ahead.
I have no problem.
Enlighten us. Enlighten us, 20-year-old. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just simply saying that you're coming off as if I have no problem with self-improvement. I'm a firm believer in self-improvement amongst all men.
Congrats.
But at the exact same time,
hold on. Hold on, Alexander. Am I coming off like saying something I know?
Halfway.
Huh?
Halfway.
Am I telling you what I know?
But what you know?
Am I telling you what I know? From my am I telling you what I know from my lived experience? And I've given plenty of examples of people I've worked with, and you listen to the guys I just talked to. Am I telling you what I feel, what I think, or what I know?
What you think?
No, I'm telling you what I know. That's why I've been able to demonstrate it for the last 3 people. So you're telling me how I'm coming off, but I'm coming off with what I know. If it's real, what difference does it make how it's coming off? That's your feelings. 2 + 2 is 4, no matter how you feel about it. Proceed. I just had 3 calls with men, and they all said, wow, thank you.
I just find it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like you're going really hard on a lot of men.
Like it. What would your father say?
I'm pretty sure my father would be very proud of me.
No. What would your father say about the things I'm saying to these men?
He would say that you need to be.
Your father was in the household? Your father raised you?
No.
Right. But mama raised you?
Yes.
Right. Look in the chat room and everybody's saying the same thing. You look in the chat room, no one's co-signing with anything you're saying so far. At 300, I'm 400 people watching. I got 3 men that I just talked to and 400 people in the chat room. You're the one standing in opposition. What's not like the other things? Is it me?
No, it's not. That is just we're living in a society full of women who just truthfully just don't deserve half of the stuff that you're saying. Like
they don't deserve, really. Okay, tell me what happened the last time you had a relationship with a woman.
It was terrible.
Okay, when? How long ago was it?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. You were 16?
Yes.
How long were you in this relationship?
About a year.
So you were in there from 15 to 16. How old was she?
Can't recall, but about the same age.
Hold on. That does not compute. You don't recall the age of your relationship?
No, I don't think about stuff like that every day.
No, sir. No, sir. You were 16 4 years ago. You don't recall the age of a woman you said you were in a relationship with for 1 year?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It's called truth. And that sounds like a lie.
Okay, sure.
Oh, how old was she?
That's not the point.
Okay. Again, I know, guys, this is what this is the young men we're talking. Notice that the 20-year-olds are the ones that have all the pushback and the feelings. But I'm asking this 20-year-old man just to tell me, how long ago was your last relationship? 4 years ago. You were 16. How long was it? 1 year. So you started that when you were 15. Yes. How old was the girl? Doesn't matter. Don't know. Why the defensiveness? It's just a fact.
Well, I just hate how you just going on men
I'm
all
not going
day.
in on men. I'm talking to you. And I'm just asking you facts about yourself. You said women don't deserve these things.
See, this crybaby, excuse my language, pussy shit pushback is what we as men do not need. You can tell this guy wasn't raised by his father because he hasn't had any type of flack or any type of strong man figure come down on him in his life. Like, you can actually see it and hear it. And it's just very interesting the type of things or the type of men, women that raise men solely can produce. And that's not to say all women, but majority of women who raise sons, without a father, don't be surprised if this is the type of outcome that you get with that.
Okay, I did not say they did or didn't. I'm asking you what happened the last time you were in a relationship. You said it was
We
horrible.
were the same
Let's talk
exact
about it.
age.
How old was she?
The same exact age.
Okay, she was 15 years old. All right.
Yes.
And why were you guys, was she your official girlfriend?
Yes, she was my official girlfriend.
Okay. So you guys were both 15 to 16 and you said it was horrible. What happened?
She cheated on me.
Okay. She had sex with somebody? I'm not trying to embarrass you, man. I'm just trying to understand.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm sure that hurts. I understand. Did you guys have sex?
No.
Okay. Are you still a virgin?
Yes.
Okay. This is trauma. I'm not discounting your level of hurt, man. I know, I remember what it feels like to love somebody and have them hurt you. Have you dated anyone since then?
No, I've not.
Okay. So would it be fair to judge all of womankind based on what one 15-year-old woman did 5 years ago?
Well, I said that until a lot of my peers and looking on YouTube, I
Young
realized
man, I
it's a
just
lot
asked
of
you,
men.
young man, I asked you a very pointed question. I didn't ask you about all the videos you watch and everybody else's experience. I'm asking you about yours. Would it be fair to judge all of womankind by the thing that one 15-year-old girl did 5 years ago?
No.
Right. So when you start telling me how women aren't this and women aren't that, I'm telling you, you have not had enough experience with women to know anything. You've had your heart broken, stomped on, crushed. I get it. And there are far too many young men like you that, like I said in my earlier stream, today's modern woman has had more sexual experience, is more sexually aggressive and more sexually dominant than her male counterpart. That's what you just explained. I'm not coming off to men as anything. I'm telling you what I know. See, if you had been the one who had sex in a relationship and she was the virgin and you cheated on her, what would she likely be saying about men? Men are dogs. But you're the one, still a virgin, who has not addressed his hurt. What are you doing about addressing? Well, first of all, it's been 5 years and you were together for 1 year. At what point do you feel like you should have moved on and healed?
No, a long time ago.
Exactly. So why haven't you tried? Just to date
Can't trust him.
anybody. You can't, again, you are telling me, okay, so if you told your father what you just said, he'd be proud of you?
I mean, he's kind of a womanizer, so probably not.
Well, he's reproduced them. So no. So you had hurt, and you think as a man, because if you're talking about all these red pill spaces, we're supposed to be men, leaders, builders, and all this other kind of stuff. How are you being the man and having the burden of masculinity if you're afraid to even try? Because all the guys you follow and the
Well,
channels
I
you
don't
watch,
think men
hold
should
up,
be
the guys
obligated to do that.
you watch Donovan Sharp.
Say that again, sorry.
What channels do you watch?
YouTube channels.
Yes.
Steph is cold.
Has a girlfriend.
Yeah, but
Has a
it's not for
girlfriend.
everyone.
He has a girlfriend. So as much as he talks about killing the beta, he's got a girlfriend. Live in. Next.
Let's see. I watch a lot of gaming videos, of course.
Relationship videos, the relationship stuff.
Relationship videos. Okay. I watch of course BJ Sipmore.
Been married, has children.
Okay. Well, I don't take their life habits. I take their knowledge and apply it.
And BGS would tell you, if BGS was here, he'd tell you what? That one experience with one 15-year-old 5 years ago is enough to sit around and sulk and be upset with all women. I know BGS well. He'd put his foot dead in your ass. I can get him online if you like.
I just don't think that men you don't really need a relationship to be happy. I just don't believe that.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy.
In the chat room.
Yeah.
Chat room. In the chat room, I need this. How many people, by raise of hands, think this person on this call is happy? If you think this person sounds like a happy man, put a 1 in the chat room. If you think he sounds like a man who's unhappy, put a 5 in the chat room. And here come the ones. Young man, you're not happy.
Well, they believe that a man can't be happy.
Here's the thing. You're not happy, and it's not an insult. See, what you got going on is several things. One, you got daddy issues. And this is not an insult. Guys who weren't properly raised by a father like myself, we have problems listening to men in authority. We certainly have problems listening to people tell us about our current situation. We feel like they just don't get it. Young men are always, especially when you guys are in this developmental phase between high school and truly being an adult, you're still trying to find yourself. So you're not a little boy, but you're not a full man yet. No one takes you seriously. You're at the lowest of your sexual marketplace value. You're at the lowest of the rank on the totem pole. So you're always trying to feel like you're trying to be a man that you're not fully there yet. You have a mother that raised you, but you really don't know what it is to be a man. You have not validated yourself through sexual conquest. You have not validated your manhood or masculinity through standing up for yourself. You've not acquired a woman and actually got her on your plan. There are a lot of things in life that haven't happened. So of course it would make sense to say, well, it's easier to just not do that. You don't need those things. Well, okay. Everyone that you follow has had those things. You haven't. And you saying you don't need them. See, you can't say you don't need something if you've never had it. Here's the reality. You didn't want to have your heart broken, but you did. You don't want to be a virgin, but you are. You'd rather be sexually confident and assured and feel like a self-actualized male on the verge of becoming a full-fledged man in control of his life, but you're not. And you have no idea how to get there. You have no guide. You don't even have a father to talk to. So you're frustrated. And in a lot of ways, you feel alone. So it's easier to get mad, and anger is the easiest emotion because it's the one you can actually, it's the one that you can actually tap into, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Go back and look at the chat room.
Hmm.
456 people watching. I'm not trying to hurt you, but everyone in the chat room, from Black YouTube, you see all kind of people, and they're hearing the same thing, young man. So when you say you feel like I'm coming down on men, you feel like I'm doing this, I'm not telling you what I think, I'm telling you what I know. And if I wasn't talking to you, you'd probably be able to understand what I'm saying to another person, but it's personal to you. Let me give you this. You're too young to quit. There's no way in hell you should quit on life because one girl cheated on you. If you choose to be a IPMOR, a MGTOW, or whatever, after you really understand what women and relationships are about, great. But you haven't even, I don't want to go that deep, but what's the furthest you've ever been with a woman? First base, second base, third base?
Hmm.
How far?
Uh, I guess if we're going by 1 to 5, I guess 1, maybe 2.
So you kissed.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever seen a woman naked in person?
Porn.
Okay. Have you ever seen a woman's breast in real life, in a romantic situation? That's
No.
second. Okay, that's second base. Third base is actually fingering her or playing. Okay, so you've been to first base. Alexander, understand that most guys had that happen between the 5th and 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
No insult, brother. No insult. Between 5th and 8th grade. And you're 20 and you're in college or not?
Yes.
You're in college. In college is the last time you're going to have this much. Are you living on campus or no?
No.
But on college is the last time you're going to have that much access to women around your same age. Once you graduate, you'll be living in a house or an apartment. There won't be this amount of access of people your age. And you're walking around with this chip on your shoulder. At what point do you think you'll end up actually losing your virginity, getting anything further with women when you're not even around them? And these are guys like you I talk to all day. How am I able to diagnose you if I'm not telling you what I know, young man? That's why you're not pushing back anymore, because you haven't realized, goddamn, he's reading me like a book because I know what I'm talking about. And like the title says, women aren't your enemy. They're not your problem. Your problem is different. Because there are plenty of men today, even in this Me Too environment, that are happy with the women that they've chosen.
I understand.
So how's Alexander going to get life on track to be happy with his options, whether or not you choose to be married or not, the option to do whatever you want? Because what I haven't heard you tell me is if you had the option to be around beautiful, feminine, inspirational, hot women who want to get on your program, I'm not hearing you say, I would turn them completely down and play video games.
No, but for my purpose, yes.
But your purpose, that means you'd still be on your plan. I'm on my purpose and I got a rotation. Alpha Male Strategies is on his purpose and he's got a rotation. Women don't have any problem.
Well, it's for different men. It doesn't necessarily work for me. I can't multitask on that.
You keep saying what you can't do. You don't know. So what you can't do, honestly, what you can't do is you can't stand up to women. You can't check women. That's why another reason you're angry with women, because they won't do what you say. But they won't follow you because they sense the bitch in you. They sense the beta in you. They sense the mama's boy in you. They don't respond like video games or computer programs. They respond to strength, surety, leadership. not your logic. You cannot bulk in the shit out of women. You got to speak an emotional language that you lack. They frustrate you because you don't understand them. And you can't get what you want from them. What you truly desire from them is you desire them to love you like your mama did. Unfortunately, no one will love you like your mama did. Women are not supposed to love you unconditionally. They're supposed to love you with condition. Because you're a man, you're supposed to go out and deliver. Hypergamy exists for the betterment, because if not, we'd have a bunch of shiftless, lazy things going on in the world, and we'd still be living in huts and caves. Women aren't your enemy. Do you understand now? Is it a
I
little bit
understand.
more? Is it a little bit more clear?
Yes, I will look at it from a different angle.
You got to continue to grow, brother. Don't stop saying can't, won't. Open your mind. Thing is, be red pill. Be aware. Understand female nature. Understand it all. Don't be a fool. I'm not promoting anybody to be any fool. But you don't go through life cutting off things.
Learn to sell. Listen to Kevin.
Also,
and
just
apply
don't.
lessons he
I
gives
think
you.
we did some good
Ask
work.
questions.
Okay.
Got to swing the bat to hit a homer.
You got any
All
follow-up
right,
questions?
thank you.
Thanks, man. Bye.
Boy, oh boy. That was an interesting conversation. Shout out to Kevin for being able to like turn it around, so to speak. Because when people come in on that type of energy of, oh, I don't think you know what you're talking about, or oh, you're doing it wrong, you're giving these guys bad advice, you're going too hard on them. Kevin was in a prime opportunity. I mean, he was in a prime position to just like, he had the laser point on him. Like he could have sniped him, all that stuff, right? He could have told him about himself, could have talked about him. He didn't. He chilled out. It's a younger guy. He realized that, he acknowledged it, and he gave him game. He gave him more confidence than he's probably ever had or considered or even heard in his life. So, yeah.
All right. Oh. All right. Well, we got to the point. Somebody else wanted to get on. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys. Let me get Cam in here real quick. Let's get Cam in here real quick. Everybody that calls may not be attracted to women. Okay. Cam, what's going on?
Hello, is it on?
Yeah.
All right,
Hello,
hey.
Cam. What do we got going on about this subject?
Wait, hold on, am I echoing?
Nope. What do we got going on about this subject?
Well, I guess we'll just start with haven't had a girlfriend relationship in 7 months.
Okay. Well, I know you though.
Yeah.
We have our time coming up, man. Do you have something new you want to add, or you just want to be heard? Because I got other people.
All right. Okay, so we'll just go from where I am now.
Okay.
I've been working out. I've been working on talking to people more. I still suck at it and all that, but it looks like I got hope. It's getting a little better. I'm kind of winded because I'm working out in between, but I actually asked a girl out for the first time, which of course was no, but I did it. I had to walk back in instead of doing it the first time, but I did it.
Well, all right. So, we will actually end up check your email because you off tomorrow. We'll try to get yours in tomorrow. But I have two more people. But I'm going to address what you have to say. First thing, we got to change. We have to change your inner dialogue. You beat yourself up a lot. You made 3 negative statements to yourself. We're going to have to change your inner dialogue. And this is the important thing. I'm going to remove you, but I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. Guys, you have to understand your self-talk. I went and talked to some women, and of course it sucked. Take that out of there. Reframe what success looked like. I went and talked to some women. Stop caring about the outcome. The attempt is what matters when you're trying to learn. You don't hit a home run the first time at bat. It's the attempt. You got to get your shot better. It's the attempt. You got to take thousands of shots before it becomes automatic. But if every time you shoot, you call this brick, lame, weak, sucker, you'll quit. All right. Yeah, the line is still there. Who popped in? Eric, what's going on?
What's going on, Mr. Samuels?
What can I do for you?
I actually want to give some words of encouragement, if you don't mind, because I've been hearing this all night, and I want to say something as a former incel myself. And can I give you a short story, just a short run?
Yeah, good, because I got 4 people in the queue, so you got to make it quick.
I got you.
Go ahead.
So 4 years ago, I was living in Florida, and now I currently live in Atlanta. And I told myself, I need to improve myself. Seriously, I need to get up. I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself, and I need to get up, get off my ass, change myself, do what I need to do to improve myself. First thing I did, hit the gym, lost weight. I'm in incredible shape. Everybody stares at me now, and it's an amazing feeling. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Second step, get your education up. Now, in 4 years, I was able to get 2 master's degrees. Feel good about myself, and now I have a high-paying job at 28 years old.
All right.
Here's my thing, gentlemen, and I'm gonna leave you with this. The world is your oyster. It is out there. The world is yours to grab.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your real.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here's your real issue, and this is, I'm going to leave you all with this. The will for victory, because you all want a victory. The will for victory is diminished by your lack of will for preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there and start preparing yourself for a better world for yourself today. And that's all I got to say, sir.
Appreciate it, fam. Thanks for calling in.
No problem. Have a great day, sir.
See, what you heard from that man is a guy who got up off his butt and started asserting. He started doing something. You got to replace bad habits with good ones. Getting in the gym, losing weight. Then you got something new to talk about. Going to get your education, your degree, this, that. You got new experiences to overwrite the bad ones. You see this camera? This camera is a great camera. And as great as the pictures it takes, it ain't crap without this memory card. This memory card stores all the work. This is your brain. This is your body. It can do everything, but this is your brain. What happens if this memory card is full? Doesn't matter what I see through this camera. What I do with this camera, my brain won't hold it. You have to format this disk or remove some of the stuff off this memory card to free it up, to have some new experiences, to have some new things, to have some new things to be able to work from. A lot of you guys, that's also why staying in your own house, in your own room, fixated in your own headspace is so dangerous. Mike, you're in. Okay, I'm waiting for the next person to come off mute. For the next person to come off mute. Mike or Keith? Mike or Keith? Yes, Sony 6400. And the camera I'm on right now, this is a Sony 6300. And I also have an RX 100 Mark IV.
Hello.
Yes, Keith. What can you do? What can I do for you?
I'm a 21-year-old V. I don't want to say a word because it's embarrassing, but I want to hear your.
You're a virgin. There's nothing embarrassing about the truth.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I kind of went to a military school from 14 to 18, so I wasn't really around girls as much.
Okay.
And from like 10, my dad died, and I grew up in a very strict religious household, so I couldn't really, hang out and stuff, party and stuff, because my mom was very, don't have sex until you're married.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like stuck socially, because after military school, I lived on campus.
Are you in college?
School. Yes.
Okay. First up, I was raised Baptist and Church of God in Christ. It does not get more straight-laced than that.
Yes, sir.
And there was plenty of fucking going on in the churches, in the church bus,
I was blue pilled.
church playground. You're in college. What are you
Yes.
studying?
Public health right now. I switched from CIS, but
Okay.
in
Are
May,
you on campus or off campus? Are you living on campus or off campus?
off.
Are you involved in any fraternities, student organizations, anything?
No.
All right. So you just go to school to get the utility of school done.
Yes.
Do you have any friends? Male friends?
No.
All right.
No.
All right. So you're a loner.
Yeah, basically.
All right. What about the professional? What about start school number one? Whatever your degree path is, start getting involved in whatever association they have around there. You got to interact with people.
Yeah.
All that backstory is just preamble. You got to get involved with people. How often are you going to class? How many days a week?
I go around 3.
And do you sit by yourself?
I mean, I sit in class, but like, I don't know, the military background it's kind of hard to.
I don't want to hear how hard shit is. You ain't been
No.
to war. Do you go to class and do you sit by yourself?
I sit with everyone else, but I don't
Do you
really
talk to
interact.
anybody?
No,
Why?
I don't. I'm uncomfortable.
I give a fuck about your feelings. These are first world problems. You're uncomfortable? You said your father passed, right?
Yes, that too.
Okay, so you think your father would be proud to hear his son say, I can't even talk to nobody?
No.
Fuck you talking about? What's uncomfortable about opening your mouth and saying, hey, how you doing?
Lack of social skills.
Okay, and how's that supposed to change?
Interacting. You're right.
So how's this problem supposed to get fixed? The problem is you.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, you want it easy. That's why so many of you young guys you want it easy. You want to be instant. You want to be Instagram rich, or overnight famous, or you want it easy. You want to put in 40 hours a week, but you want to make $250,000 a year. You want a beautiful woman, bitch. You want her to come and approach you. Man, you're in college where a lot of guys are having to dig ditches and clean toilets for a living. And you complaining about being in an air-conditioned room talking to people?
I mean, nah, girls are I'm not ugly. I'm not.
I don't
I'm
give a
good
shit.
looking. I'm in.
I
Yeah.
know it ain't about them. It's about you. You the one that
Yeah.
said it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So
I
you
just
graduate,
like.
and you go out into the work world. You go work with people. You're not going to talk to anybody. You'll do what? You'll be at the entry level and work the entry level job forever because you can't go to leadership or management if you can't deal with people. Right?
Yes.
So at what point are you planning on growing up?
I'm leaving for the military, so hopefully, that'll help me out more.
Okay, so you're quitting college?
I mean, I got like a year left after this year, but I'm gonna go ahead and enlist in around June. I'm
Okay.
leaving.
That might not be a bad move, man. Because to me, I haven't heard any problems yet. Talking about, I hear a lot of you guys talk about you're socially awkward and all this other stuff, but you have all these opportunities. What are you afraid is going to happen when you lean over to somebody in the classroom and say, hey, how you doing? My name's Keith, and what do you think is going to happen?
Something good, I guess. I don't know.
Huh?
Something good.
No, I said, what do you think would happen?
Rejection, I guess. I don't know.
You don't know. What's the fear? They're going to reject you just saying hello to them?
The social awkwardness, that's what I fear. Is like, I haven't really socialized that much in a regular setting. So it's like, I lack that. So it's kind of hard for me.
Okay, again, you're saying the same thing. I'm telling you, so what? You don't know there was a time when you didn't know how to walk. You didn't know how to ride a bike. What are you going to do about it? I don't care that it's hard. I don't care that it makes you uncomfortable. You're a man. Are you only going to do things that are comfortable or easy?
No.
Yeah, it sounds like the military is not a bad bet for you, because what I'm hearing is noodleback. I'm hearing a guy who's never been forced to do anything in his life.
Yeah, I come from a wealthier background, so I'm not like struggling for. So yeah.
Uh-huh. When was the last time you had a fight?
Um, Military school. I fought a lot.
How long ago was that? I don't know you.
I'm 21 right now, so I graduated at 18, around like 17, 16. I was always the smallest dude though, so yeah. I
You
lost
did.
some. I won.
Okay. You've given yourself convenient excuses of social awkwardness and all. You've made it to where this is acceptable. It's not acceptable. You know what you need to do. You know you need to try, and you're not trying. So now you're going to, basically what you're doing is you're going to the military to have Uncle Sam force you to grow up to be a man that you know you need to be. But you come from a wealthier background.
I guess it's lack of direction, because
Lack of direction, you know.
yeah.
What the hell? What do you think? What do you think life is for men? You think we all of us walk around with people telling us, "Hey, man, breathe, walk, say hi to her, grab a juice, take a shit, don't forget to breathe." No lack of direction. You're not a baby. You're 21 years old. You're making a bunch of excuses.
You're right.
And the problem is you have never had to really fight. Coming from a wealthier background, you haven't had to really miss any meal. You haven't really had any struggles in life.
I
Struggle builds
struggle.
character. No. You may have had loss, but you have not had struggle. First world problems. You got first world problems.
Yeah, this is something actually Andrew Tate talked about. He said when his children come of age or whatnot, being the billionaire slash millionaire or whatever one he is that he is, he's going to have to make artificial struggles for his kids. It's honestly not a bad idea, because we're seeing the result in real time of what happens when a man's life is too easy. Things become harder the easier life is, especially as a man, because you don't have to overcome anything. You're not facing anything. You're not facing these adversities that would build up your character, build up your confidence, and build up, just yourself in general. So I think, struggle is, as weird as it sounds, struggle is the way to go. Honestly, it gives you more character.
But guess what? You've already signed up. You've already signed the papers for the military.
I sign on next Thursday to leave out.
Yeah, the shit's gonna get real quick. Won't be no more of this bullshit right here. Hope you tell your drill sergeant, I'm socially awkward. Military men in the chat. Oh, shit's gonna get real quick. I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing that you're gonna come back to this conversation and be like, God damn, I was really on some bullshit.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, man. I got more people.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, later, man.
All
right. Yeah, see, what we're hearing is a lot of this stuff, guys are just starting and stomping. 3 more. Jay, what's up, JJ? What's up? It's easier to call in to talk to somebody who's not trying to hurt you. And a lot of times, a lot of men, we just need a little nudge. Jay, what's going on?
Hello?
There you go. What's going on, Jay?
What's going on, man?
What do you got?
Man, basically, just throughout my life, I just been getting bad energy from women. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I like, huh?
How old are you?
20.
Your age?
I'm 20 years old.
20.
Yep.
Are you in college?
Yeah, I go to I'm in community college.
When's the last time you had a girlfriend?
I never had a legit girlfriend.
Are you a virgin?
Yeah.
You say you've been getting bad energy from women. When's the last time you went out on a date?
I never been out on a date.
When's the last time you ever actually asked a woman out on a date?
Never asked a woman out on a date.
Huh? This is not adding up. What is the bad energy he could be getting from women if he's never asked them out on a date, he's never had a girlfriend, and he's a virgin? See, this has to be what is known as catastrophizing in cognitive behavioral therapy. He's taking situations or events in his head, and he is blowing them up to a huge proportion to where it's the worst possible outcome, or it's the worst possible thing. That's the only thing that I can think of that's happening for him to be having bad experiences with women, but never actually having any experiences with women. Very interesting, though.
How can you get bad energy from women if you've never even asked them anything?
I don't think you need to ask them to know how a woman is feeling. I'm talking about the day-to-day.
We slow down. You're telling me you don't need to know anything? You don't need to ask them anything before you already know? That's what you said. I said, when's the last time you asked a woman on a date? You said never. So how are you getting bad energy from women if you've never asked them for anything? And you said, I don't think you need to ask them on a date to know you're getting bad energy. Please explain.
What I'm saying is, like, I'm talking about just me working with women and just
No,
being
I'm not
around.
asking about you working with women. I'm asking about you approaching women romantically. I'm not going into the vague. I'm going into the specific. You see a woman that you find is attractive or you're interested in. Go.
Basically, you know, just the eye contact out there. I'm a guy who believes in choosing signals, and I never get those.
Hold on. You don't get to believe in choosing signals.
Yeah, like choosing signals. I'm not going to say it's like a myth or anything like that, but like, bro, 1% of guys will keep choosing signals, and it's not even always based on attraction. Really, it could just be interest. Choosing signals for men are a myth for the most part. Even I know I'm not going to say that, but I'm exaggerating. It's damn near a myth. Like, yes, it happens, but you got to be exceptional to that person or to that girl. Choosing signals would be if all guys had to wait on choosing signals, we'd all be fucking virgins. We'd all be single. Ain't no.
That's some YouTube shit. You 20 years old. Tell me about when you were 16, 18, and why you didn't approach a woman. You don't get choosing signals. Choosing signals are for select men. Choosing signals are for alpha males. You're not that. Let's get there right now. Tell me about when you stepped to a woman and she rejected you.
Wow. The 80-20 rule is real.
I never actually asked them, but I've
there you
opened
go.
up to a conversation.
There you go. You never actually stepped to a woman. The problem ain't women. The problem is you. You expect a woman who's got plenty of options, to send you choosing signals over the alpha males and select males. You don't think you should have to go in there and compete for them. Why would a woman choose you when she got better options?
I feel like I'm a decent option.
You may be decent, but you're not better.
See? And so this is actually something I can actually kind of relate to, because I had this issue somewhat in like high school, beginning of college. Luckily, I was blessed with good friends, and me and my friends would always go out on missions to, strengthen things such as confidence, to strengthen things such as awkwardness, or whatever we felt the issue or problem was. Get you some good friends that are more experienced than you, or moreover, so just more comfortable in general. Even if they don't have as much experience, if they're more comfortable than you, you probably need to take a lesson from them. So I can actually relate to what he's talking about. But there are definitely ways around it. There are definitely ways to fix it. Like I said, good friends, solo missions. Just give yourself little challenges to get more comfortable talking with women or females in general?
I said better. That means if you're not a better option, if you want better outcomes, you got to do the work. See, you want more than you're willing to work for. You don't even want to approach a woman. You think a woman should approach you. That's why you get nothing. You're sitting back entitled. I think I'm a pretty decent pick. Good. How's that working for you? Dick dry as hell. Never had a girlfriend, never had a date, and about just run down how women send you bad energy. Ain't no bad energy. Ain't no bad energy. It's you. And that's why I'm doing this show, to show you guys how you're so in your head blaming women for all this stuff, and you can't even tell me the first time you asked a woman out. You won't even risk rejection. That's how soft you are. How are we supposed to build bricks with this kind of straw as men? You won't even risk asking a woman because what? You don't want to get rejected.
No, I'm not afraid of rejection.
Really?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
Really? So why haven't you done it?
I just haven't. I don't know. It's
No,
just,
so you're 20. You're not
Right.
afraid of rejection.
Mm-mm.
Do you masturbate?
Yeah.
Would you rather masturbate or get some pussy?
I mean, I'd rather be with a woman, but
Oh, okay. So let's start there. Your natural biology works. In order to be with a woman, you got to go approach him and talk to him and seduce him. But when you settle and afraid for rejection, your hand will do. Are you a sports fan?
yeah,
Basketball, football, baseball?
basketball.
Basketball. What's a good 3-point percentage?
Starts at 40.
40. What's a good batting average?
I think it started at 300.
300. 300 to put you in the Hall of Fame. 300 to put you in the Hall of Fame. That's 3 out of 10, right?
Mhm.
Right. That means 7 out of 10 times you strike, you don't hit anything. But a 3 out of 10 will put you in the Hall of Fame. What would 0 out of 10 get you?
Nothing.
That's what you got. Who comes to see a 0 out of 10 player? What woman wants to deal with a woman? Women like men who other women like. Women like men who are sexually experienced. And the only way you're going to get sex, because you're not rich, you're not famous, you're not the dominant alpha male or the super select guy. The only way you're going to end up becoming pre-select is by approaching women.
So women can tell I'm not getting no play?
Anybody, all 462 people in the chat room could tell you ain't getting no play. That's the energy you're getting. Because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh? Uh-oh.
I weigh about,
To what?
depending on the day,
Two-
between 280 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 482 weeks.
So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000
I mean,
a year.
but
Okay.
how many
Hold on.
20-year-olds was Henry?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
Huh?
You have a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy or nothing.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
Nigga, you know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
You don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing signals at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick. Women ain't the problem, bro. Ain't no energy out women. See, what women know is that you know good and damn well what I just ran down don't make sense. The entitled and arrogance of you don't make sense. That's the energy you get back. You get back what you put out. Because I knew plenty of dudes that was 5'10", big dudes, and they were some players. Straight up players. My frat brother Ray, dude looked like Kev Mack and Biggie had a love child. Uglier than sin, this nigga was. Face looked like a whole crunch bar. Big soup coolers jacked up, but that motherfucker had mouthpieces. Ray stayed laced in the best pussy. Still to this day, that ugly motherfucker got mad game. Broke his shit.
So what do I do?
You need a coach. Because you got some bad information. First off, stop watching these dating channels. Stop watching all these red pill spaces. Stop watching all this kill debate and blah, blah, blah. You don't need any more of that bullshit programming. What you need, you ain't going to get for free. And you can't watch no videos for it. Got to get them ends up.
All right.
Or continue to use your hand, because after you get out of college, here's the future. Don't do what I say. Once you're out of college, you're not in proximity with all these women anymore. You're in an apartment, a house, whatever, and it's gonna be work, home, work, home. You don't go to the gym. We know that. So you ain't gonna be able to meet women there.
It'd be easier once I'm out of college, though.
Wrong. Oh no, dude. Let me tell you where you're wrong. Where you gonna go meet these women at, Jay?
I'll be more wanting to.
Where are you gonna go meet them? I just ran down to how there's no single scene. People don't go out anymore. Where you gonna go meet them?
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble. Hold on, I need you ladies. This dude just said Barnes and Noble. What city you live in?
I don't know. I live in Wilmington. Delaware.
Wilmington, Delaware. Let's do something real quick. Barnes and Noble. Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware. There is one and Noble in Wilmington, Delaware. It's on Concord Pike.
Yeah.
Right. Happening spot.
Say it again.
Happening spot. There was a movie called You Got Mail. Late 90s, Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan were in it. That's the last time anybody talks about going to meet somebody at a goddamn bookstore.
I'll be in there. It's women in there.
Listen, dude. Okay, let's give you Barnes & Noble as the hot happening spot. You don't even approach women. So you mean to tell me you gonna take yourself to Barnes & Noble where it's cricket ass quiet, and you can't approach a young college woman on campus, but you're gonna go into a quiet ass white Barnes & Noble at Wilmington, Delaware and holler at a shorty. Okay. Where else you
have more value?
No. Where else you gonna go meet women?
A lounge.
A lounge. What? Give me the name of the lounge.
Any lounge.
Any lounge.
Yeah.
Jay, do you have an active social life? Do you go out now?
No, I don't have time.
Right. You don't. And here's what you just proved. You don't know what the social scene is like. None of what you just said exists. People don't go to Barnes & Noble to meet anybody. Lounges.
I seem to be blocked on YouTube. I don't know why, and I really want to know.
You probably blocked for a reason. I don't know who you are. You need to send your email address. No, bro. And what you're showing is, I'm not trying to insult you, but you don't know. What you think is, well, it sucks right now because I'm broke and I'm a college student. But when I'm out, I'll be making money. What's your degree going to be in?
Finance.
Finance. What do you plan on doing for a living?
I plan on somehow getting a high finance, but that's why I don't really.
Hold on. What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
Being like a banker or something.
And how much do you think you'll be making entry level?
Probably 55.
No. I had another finance guy on last night, and you finance guys, you go into school to get a degree that you don't know what to use it for. You'll come out making 35,000, 40 maybe.
Oh no,
Really? Where are you going to school at?
I go to a community college now, but
Community college, and you'll have a community college degree. Where you get your bachelor's from?
I don't know yet. That's why I don't. That's
Exactly.
that's the reason why I don't focus on
What
school.
would your grades qualify you to go to get a job in finance entry level, making you $55,000 a year?
Well, it all depends. It all
No, it
depends. I
doesn't
gotta wait
depend.
until
It doesn't depend, young man. What I'm telling you is you are living in a fantasy world. You don't know these things. Let's just look at this. Look at the numbers. You're in
I watch
community.
the numbers.
You're in community college.
Mhm.
You're going to go to what school are you going to after you graduate?
It all
Community.
depends on how my grades look.
Where are
I'm gonna
you
go to the
looking to
best
go to?
finance. I want to go to like Michigan or Virginia.
Michigan. And do you have scholarships to Michigan, or will you be paying?
I just pay.
Right. You mean
That's if I get in.
you'll pay them student loans, right?
Yep.
Right. And you'll be out of state tuition because you're in Delaware now, right?
Right.
So you'll be
Here's
out.
my email.
So
I
you
don't know why I'm blocked. Thanks in
okay.
advance.
You'll be
Job
going to
title.
University of Michigan at best on 2-year out of state tuition. What's out of state tuition like for University of Michigan?
At Michigan, probably around 40.
Out of state tuition, 40 per year.
Mhm.
Right. 40 per year. Let's give you that. So you'll be going in for 2 years, $80,000 into debt. $80,000 into debt. Finance degree. And you said you want to be in banking.
Yeah.
You don't just get out and go into in high level investment banking.
I know.
What's the title? What's the job title you are talking about?
Probably like a financial analyst or something.
Financial analyst, entry level financial analyst, entry level financial analyst, financial analyst. Salary, entry level financial analyst, $46,000 to $70,000 a year. When you look at
That depends on the company.
who are you talking to? You're talking to a guy who spent 20 years in corporate America, right?
Yeah.
Why are you sitting trying to debate me on what the fuck I've lived and know? You don't even have an idea where you're going to, where you really want to go to college, what you really want to do, or how, this is why you can't get anywhere. Listen to the energy you're putting off in this conversation right here.
See, like real shit, this is why, like, when I get around older men, in general, black, white, Asian, whatever, when I get around older men, I usually just, like, shut the fuck up and see what they have to say, see what they have to teach me, see what I can learn from them. It's a respect thing, it's a seniority thing, and it's a I want to say it's a humble thing. You don't know you don't know everything in the world. Sometimes it's just best to sit back and let experience talk for itself. If he knows what he's talking about, you'll see it. If he doesn't know what he's talking about, you can disregard it and, not use him as a credible source for knowledge or information. But 9 times out of 10 times, older people know what they're talking about, and they should probably be listened to.
This is why your dick is dry. Look at how fucking toxic you've made this interaction right here. What did you win? What did you gain? You ain't gonna prove me wrong. What'd you get? What'd you get?
I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I respect you. That's why I
that just shows you how low your social skills are. Listening to somebody who's trying to help you, who's actually been in corporate America for 20 years and promoted 7 times from entry level to VP. He knows what he's talking about. You still, all right, motherfucker, go into $80,000 of debt. Go get you a financial analyst job. Make $50,000 a year. You still a $50,000 a year, 300-pound, 5'10" virgin. This is why you need coaching. Because the issues you have are not going to be undone by a video. Whatever you got going on in your head is who you are. And the world responds to that. Do you get that?
Yeah.
If you disagree with what I'm saying, come back and watch the replay and look in the chat room. Any other questions?
Nah, not right now.
All right, man.
Oh, one more.
Okay.
Which coaching one do I take? Which link do I click on?
Excuse me, I didn't hear the question.
You got a bunch of different options for the coaching, but a
Your
lot
best
of them,
your best coaching would be, I'll put it in the chat room, is interpersonal communication. That would do you more good. Interpersonal communication will do you better than virtual consulting.
all right.
All right. Keep me posted, man. There's
All right.
hope. You just got to listen, man. We all
All right.
have to listen. Peace out.
All right.
Guys, understand something. Every man has to learn something. We got two more people. I got these last two. Galaxy J7 Star. What's going on?
All right, we're gonna end that one there. This is probably gonna be broken up into parts anyway, so yeah, be on the lookout for the next video. It's actually gonna be right here.